This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Volunteers will kick this deep to start us off. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Wants to throw it. Escapes the pocket. What a stiff arm.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Set it down for the offense. First down. They'll run it here. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Play action here on first down. On the move now. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. You know, they only have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country. And you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Handed off out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Scanning the field, it's Jackson. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time?
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Ball handed off, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Levi takes the handoff. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. Trying to extend the play, but nobody open. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's running out of time here. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And there's a handoff. Powering through the defender. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ducks. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To the air, it's Jackson. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Makes a quick grab. Tackle to the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking right, this one caught. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Ducks are going to keep this drive rolling. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Signs the quick throw. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
If they us a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. He breaks free. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down mark.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? And the Volunteers just cannot get their defense off the field. The offense will take their 1st 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here.
Well, the RPO gives you more options on your play. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here, they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
So another 3rd down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here. 2nd and goal, to hand it to him again. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On the move now. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And he'll set up to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown, Oregon!
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this 1st half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this 1st half.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense back out on the field now. The passing game was effective in the 1st half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Quick throw to the left. He's got it in the open. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. No huddle here for the offense.
Boy, a great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Scanning the field, it's Jackson. Quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The receiver grabs it. And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further.
Oregon, 21. Tennessee, 16.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Moves out of the pocket. Breaks an open space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. It's a toss to the left side. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Finds his man. It's Strong. He's found some room with the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff from the shotgun. Running with purpose.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Touchdown, Volunteers. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Looking to throw. It's Jackson. The pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. marker. The offense has a first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And completion makes it second and short. Here comes the handoff. The Ducks pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Love the call by his defense playing dime coverage on that third down, and they do a nice job of not just selling out against the receivers. Quarterback took off, but the defense had enough awareness to keep him short of the first down mark.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. At the 30, inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick two. When have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time.
Oregon, 27, Tennessee.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick this one off.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with the defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. Grab down the middle. It's Burgess. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. A play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Volunteers will try to keep this drive moving. And here's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Pressure is coming. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Leaning on the run game here. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down to the junior with an excellent run there.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. The offense will retain possession late in the game. That would have been a crushing turnover. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Look out, he's in the clear. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead? Taking a chance, and it backfires.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Here we go. Desperation time in the final minute, down 3. What can they come up with? The sure hands. It's Moffitt. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
To throw, it's Jackson. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. On the ground, it's Davis. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Vols. They have taken the lead with time running down.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback. With the game on the line, he finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they scored late to take the lead.
Point after, up and good. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep for late game heroics. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Deep ball caught inside the 10. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And it's second down and goal now for this offense.
Brings up second and goal.
Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that